2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Happy New Year's Eve. Thank you for... Now let's take a moment to check out our race for Rookie of the Year. Here are some of the top young talents in the game who will be recognized as the best of the best. Not really the start he wanted to have for his NBA career, but the season is young. He can still fight his way, guys, into the conversation.
And there are a bunch of rookies who look like they have very good careers ahead of them.
Well, that would be the indication so far. I mean, they've contributed to their teams instantly at the start of the season.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Joe Harris is out there with Durant. Then it's Harden. Then it's Jordan. And it's Irving at the point guard position. And for Los Angeles, the monster out there with ABC. Then it's Magician. Then there's the Miracle Man, and it's Leonard in at the 1 spot. Now here's Durant.
And see, Webb, the strength and conditioning of James Harden, something I'm not certain everybody has an appreciation for.
Yeah, and to your point, back in high school, despite leading Artesia to back-to-back state championships, Harden dealt with asthma and was frankly out of shape. Over the years, dedication to diet and training, that enabled him to reach new heights.
Here's Irving.
Man, he's superb at finding open teammates. Harden, I love how he looks to shed a rock.
Here's the monster, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And looking at teams with first-year coaches, Chris, how long does it usually take to get up to speed with the new system?
Well, it depends, Kevin. I mean, with veteran teams, it might be a little faster. Young squads, they take a little more time.
The Nets have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Jordan, high post. Goes up on the wing, and it's Irving missing.
Golden opportunity that he can't make good on. Maybe a wake-up call to the D, though. They can't leave him alone like that.
Now, here's Wilson. A good portion of the scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's Irving. Harden outside. Back to Irving. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Irving's got his second bucket tonight.
Amazing confidence from Irving. He's so skilled at getting inside and getting the shot he wants.
The monster. The shot. No good. Good D by Jordan. And Harris wide open. He shoots. A miss that time. Would have put him up. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. And it's Leonard with the jam.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Now, here is Irving. He had 25 points in the win against the Clippers.
Oh, that's just a lucky break for the deep. Yeah, keep giving him that shot. Bad things will happen.
An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Irving with the ball. He's covered by Leonard. And here's KD for 3. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
You just feel like it's going in. Durant has a lethal-looking stroke from beyond the arc.
Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Harden the pass to Durant. And the 3 off target. Los Angeles leading by 5. Passes it to ABC. Here's the monster. Lays it up and banks it in. The Monsters got 7 points in the game.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Stripped it away. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles.
Agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
Now here's Irving. He's one of the better scorers in the league, averaging almost 25 points a game. Harden's shot is good.
Oh, I love how Harden pulls once he gets the ball. If you play off him just a little bit, it'll cost you.
Deflects the pass. And so the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last. Taking a look here at some of the numbers for him.
And you can see the surge in his level of confidence lately just by looking at that true shooting percentage. It's been moving straight up in the past 5 games. I think he's feeling it.
Here's the monster. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Nets trail by 9. Harden scanning the floor. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And any lob to Jordan is about as sure a thing as you can get. So athletic for a big with tremendous hands, and big fella knows how to get in prime position for those alley-oop feeds. And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
Remarkable consistency from deep. You can't count on that every game, especially on the road.
And they were connecting, and when they're connecting like that, they're hard to beat. Their accuracy from outside, just incredible.
They push it up 4 on 3 from downtown, and again Los Angeles with the triple.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They've come out of the gate strong at both ends of the floor, just in total control so far.
Now here is Irving. Harden right side from past the arc, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Harden's got 5 points so far.
Taking control of the tempo. I mean, Harden won't let the other team turn their last 3 into a run.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Down low, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
No, I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later.
Here's Miracle Man. They get it back. ABC passes to the monster. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the knee.
The Lakers have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. Chris, we know the business of basketball is red hot. Franchise values are skyrocketing. And not only that, Chris, the NBA is America's most popular sport among those 34 and younger.
Well, yeah, it was cool, Kevin. That bodes well for the future, right? It wouldn't surprise me in the next decade or so if the NBA became the premier sport in the U.S.
And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. 10-point lead.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive, and they've taken early control of this game.
Now here's Durant. What a tremendous game he played against the Clippers.
Now, it doesn't take a lot of time for Durant to get his shot off. He's so excellent in the mid-range.
Here's Miracle Man. Here's the monster. And Durant sends it back. In transition, here come the Nets. Brown's got the ball. Wilson with the block. And he gets it back. They retain possession. And that one is good. Durant's got 9.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Miracle Man, the pass to the monster. Now here's Leonard. Lakers working the ball around now. No good on the triple. Here's ABC up and in on the layup. 8 points for him.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up a little more sense of urgency.
Timeout called the Nets. This their first look at this year's Los Angeles squad.
And going up against the team that broke their hearts a season ago in the finals.
Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Magician. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Claxton's checked in. Irving against Leonard. There's the pass to Perry. Now here's Dinwiddie. Guarded closely. Shoots it. 5 to shoot. And his first shot of the game, no good.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
His energy level has never dropped in this game. I mean, he's working his tail off. And the D struggling to keep up.
To the left wing. Claxton the pass to Irving. Over Leonard. Here's Perry. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. This is his first free throw of the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Los Angeles leading by 12. Here's Miracle Man. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
They're just playing smart basketball, reading the floor well and executing.
Now, here is Irving. Pass to Perry. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 4 assists in the game.
I love seeing that kind of unselfishness. Irving has proven to be a sensational teammate.
The feed to Embiid. Here's ABC. It's hauled in by Claxton. Nets trail by 12. Brown wide open. He fires. No good with the triple. Los Angeles has gone 4-7 from three-point range so far in the first.
And drafted 42nd back in 2018 out of Miami, Bruce Brown has shown himself to be a rugged two-way guard.
Yeah, he's a second-round steal. Yeah, he competes at the defensive end of the floor, and the shooting numbers are trending in the right direction. That's just great touch. The teardrop, well, that's all about feel.
Leonard, and that one, good. Leonard's got 6 points.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah.
Oh, that was an impressive throwdown.
Yes. Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. Pass to Embiid. Leonard on the wing, beyond the arc, hits it from three-point range.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Oh, yeah, they certainly found something along the perimeter. Just an onslaught of three-point bombs.
Dinwiddie with it, now defended by Embiid. And a wide-open look for Irving. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Miracle Man. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got 4 assists now tonight.
Some players might wear down during this kind of run. He's only getting strong.
Passes to Irving. Pulls up, high post. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. He has 6.
And the feel Irving has for the mid-range game, effective at working this area of the court.
Inside, here's Leonard. Ball's knocked loose and taken away by Brown. And here we go, the fast break with Dinwiddie. Now on the scoring column with that bucket, 1 for 2 this game.
Man, this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
He's pulling out all the tricks this quarter. They can't figure out how to stop him.
Irving dishes to Dinwiddie. Off target from outside.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession.
That's just a needless giveaway. You got to make the defense work for their turnovers.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. How about that mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front.
Nets passing it around. That one drops for him. Perry's got 7 points.
Now, some folks can call Irving too much of a gunner, but he keeps showing he can pass with the best of them.
Lakers leading by 11. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Dinwiddie's shot is off.
This quarter has been hit or miss for him. Mostly miss.
Levine. Dinwiddie with some nice D.
That works just like they drew it up until the part where he short arms the layup.
Here's Irving. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
Irving makes it look so easy. His jumper is on point from this spot.
The pass to Adebayo. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Lakers have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And Adebayo drops them both. Brooklyn with the ball. Harden way outside. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Lakers lead by... Naturally a ball-dominant player. James Harden talked to...
Yeah, that's the goal. That's the goal, of course.
Giving their offense another dynamic.
And it also helps him preserve some energy for those big moments in the big games.
And we're getting back to the action in our New Year's Eve broadcast. And what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
Just stretching out the floor in that first, they had the defense scrambling.
They're just wearing them out. I mean, when you space the floor like this, the defense has to run and expend energy.
And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. We've got Brown, and it's Perry in a power forward. Pass to Perry. He kicks it to Harden. To the paint. Here's Claxton. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
Oh, I like the bounce pass there. He's getting creative.
Bean passes to Adebayo. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Brooklyn. Joe Harris comes in for Brown. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Back to George. Pass to Adebayo. And so it's Harden bringing it up for Brooklyn. Trailing by 13. And Levine, here we go.
Wow, the quickness Levine possesses is just fantastic. At times, he overwhelms you with it on these drives inside.
Harden kicks to Dinwiddie. To the middle. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the lay-in.
And a little verticality there from George, not to mention the timing between those two on the alley-oop.
Harris draws the double. On the wing, Harden, guarded by Levine, and Davis sends it back.
And you see how the Browns led the league in swats. Not only the wingspan, but the awareness of reading the game.
Durant's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. And it goes down 2 points.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put in the work.
Lakers leading by 13. Passes it to Adebayo. Outside, George. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. George has got 7 now in this quarter.
He's finally coming around, trying to make up for that goose egg he put up in the first quarter.
The pass to Durant. Over Davis. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Durant's got 11.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
And that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last. And let's take a peek at the players contending for a spot in the dunk contest this year. Each and every one of these guys can do amazing things around the bucket.
And they will. I guarantee you that we're going to see things in this year's contest that we've never seen before. Those fellas have some tricks up their sleeve for sure.
You look at the monster, almost all the way up there in the top spot. I don't know if he'll make it to number 1, but you'd have to say he's going to be a part of the contest for sure.
It's looking that way, and the contest will be a lot better off having him in it. He always puts on a show.
And as always, we'll keep the updates coming in as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. One thing we already know, there are some great players pulling in votes so far.
Yeah, and I think it's safe to say that this is going to be one of those dunk contests that everybody's going to be tuning into.
He creates so much offense. I mean, Lillard puts intense pressure on the defense to react.
Lillard against Dinwiddie. Tries again. Wilson with the block, but he recovers it. And slam dunk by Jordan. Lakers leading by 12. Wilson the pass to the monster. Good D by Jordan.
A fantastic effort on D to get up in his face and deny the layup.
A look from Harris, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Now look, an assist like that gives Durant more hyped than any other play he makes. He loves creating an easy bucket for a teammate.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. You know, Greg, we know there's some power finishers in the NBA like Giannis Antetokounmpo, but he complains a lot that he needs to sell contact rather than muscle through it. How do you evaluate those kind of power finishers in the game?
Well, I mean, there's still power will always play a role, especially when you can add in quickness and athleticism. And I think you start right there with Giannis. I mean, he's kind of epitomizes that. LeBron obviously is still in that category. And a guy like Kawhi Leonard, he can send you into the stanchion when he gets going downhill as well.
And Durant sends it back.
Well, Durant has arms that just keep on going and going and going. You aren't going to be able to just get a shot by him.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, we all know that there are some people who dislike James Harden's style of play. They're bored watching him shoot free throws. He said, "I see how teams guard me and find ways to exploit it. I just outthink the game, and I'm faulted for it." Kevin, that may be, but it's hard to argue with the results. Back to you.
You're right, one of the top scorers in league history, David. Thanks for that report. Harden, no good.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
The monster, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Kevin Durant. Lakers shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. And he knocks down the first one. He hits both from the stripe. Nets trailed by 14. Dinwiddie with it. 20 points for him last game against the Clippers in Los Angeles.
Yeah, and don't forget about his passing. He didn't forget about his teammates. He was spreading the ball all over the floor.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Oh, what a crazy connection right there. James knowing when to fly towards the rim. Amazing at completing these alley-oops.
Outside Durant launches a 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. The Monster's got his 8th rebound here tonight. George with the bucket.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Out to Harris to halt the run, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Jordan's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's the lob to the hoop.
Excellent court awareness. James has always had terrific instincts as a playmaker.
And so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Some changes for the Lakers. Miracle Man comes in for George. And it's Leonard in for Damian Lillard. And the Nets making a change here as well. Irving's checked in.
Credit to Jordan for finishing in spite of the foul. He never relents on the play.
And the Lakers making a change here. Leonard's checked in, and a change for the Nets. Brownie's checked in for Dinwiddie. Pass to Miracle Man. Here's the Monster. He's got 15. That shot, no good. Good work defensively by KD. From 11 feet away, and he hits the jump shot. Irving's got 10 points in the game.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one. And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Look at the Lakers. Things going their way so far in this season. Right now, they lead the pack up front in the first spot with the best record.
And I think for the Lakers, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
You know, that's the mindset you have to have. They know if they can get to the playoffs, they have the talent to do some real damage.
Here's KD. Misses off the right iron.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And it's sent back by KD. It's Brown on the wing to the inside. And another turnover here by Brooklyn. Now that we have the chance to show you the teams in the top of the NBA in steals this year.
And it's no accident to see them at that top spot, guys. I mean, great awareness and anticipation. They apply a ton of pressure defensively. And Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers to ever play. I mean, not the most prolific scorer, but perhaps the most talented. He's dangerous from any part of the floor. And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Greg, as scores go, Kevin Durant's as efficient as any.
I mean, Durant has an insane field goal percentage for the shots that he takes. I mean, when you factor in how many threes he puts up, it gets even more impressive. Durant takes so many shots where he's covered and is still efficient. It's just mind-blowing.
ABC's checked in for Wilson. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach. Driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Oh, the skill, length, the timing. Durant, he's special in all those categories. He can dominate on both ends.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for the Monster. And Levine subbed in for Leonard.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And guys, it's clear, though, he enjoys showing off his athleticism. The D can't give him these opportunities.
And it's Brown missing.
Even for a player who's not a three-point specialist, I mean, that's a shot you got to knock down.
And the jam by Levine.
Oh, he makes it look all too easy. Levine, I mean, he's someone you can't allow to get this kind of positioning.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. Flattening the lottery odds, Greg. Do you think that's worked out as intended?
You don't hear as many predictions about who's going to get the 1 pick or the 2nd pick. I think that's good for the players and the fans. You don't want...
Nice. He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Good.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They get to take on the Blazers at Portland after this one. And that will be the 4th of the string of 5 played on the road. KD finds Brown. From outside, off the mark.
His offense has been non-existent tonight. It's really hurting him.
To the paint. Embiid, the pass to Leonard. No good on the 3.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And here's Brown outside. But they'll get another chance. Perry passes to Irving. A second chance effort. And he overshot that one, missing. Lakers leading by 23. Here's Miracle Man. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Irving kicks to Brown. Back to Irving. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Leonard. Irving can't hit. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Field goal number 9. He's 9 of 12 with that basket.
Defense is aggressive on him, but when you're giving up that much height, there's only so much you can do.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Pass to Durant. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Embiid.
And great scorers find a way to get themselves to the free throw line. Kevin Durant certainly falls into that category.
Bam Adebayo's checked in for the Lakers.
Well, finally, he's getting himself to the line. He's gotten much more aggressive as the game is going on.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Levine.
I mean, come on, fellas. Keep your head in the game. I mean, that pass should have been basic.
26 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Here's the teardrop. They get it again. Claxton outside for Durant. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. KD's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Oh, man, the versatility Durant offers, driving, spotting up, using his post game. I mean, he does it well.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. And he makes that one. With 1 on the clock, and the jam by Levine.
Oh, and this is some serious showmanship. Loving that tomahawk right there.
Greg, he came with... Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. It is bedlam here. And you look at Zach LaVine, dynamic athlete, highly skilled. Shaq, what does he need to work on to be mentioned with the top? And that wraps up the halftime.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Miracle Man having a dominant impact in this.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter. Sliced right through them.
He did a great job of attacking the seams, getting to the rim, and then finishing strong.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. Taking a look at Los Angeles. They've got Miracle Man. ABC is out there with Wilson. Then it's the kid. And it's Adebayo in at the pivot, manning the middle. That shot off. Harden inside the three-point line and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Passes it to ABC. Stolen by Durant. Here's Irving. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. KD's got 5 assists tonight.
Look, right there, that's not even fair. Durant just showing off his quickness and length on the defensive end. He gets the steal to jumpstart the fast break.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
We talk about killer instinct all the time. He definitely has it. He's keeping his foot on the pedal here.
Harden, no good. Lakers leading by 23. Leonard on the wing. Here's Adebayo, and he lays it straight in. Adebayo's got 8.
Yeah, these defenders just looked a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Harden outside. Down low. Here's Irving. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
You see the cleverness of Irving on that play, able to get his shot off despite getting whacked.
The Monsters checked in for Adebayo. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. From 15 feet away, basket counts. He has 7. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Nets. Irving dishes to Harris. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. And the foul on the Monsters. That will be foul number 5 on him. And the Lakers making a change here. Davis is checked in. And the Nets miss again. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. And that one drops for him.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Irving passes to Jordan. And here's Harden for 3. Tries yet again. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
One shot.
And with his struggles at the line, you need to hack down DeAndre. You can't let him get the shot off there.
And Leonard gets it to go on the assist by Davis. 14 points for Leonard.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
Harden outside. Wide open look. A rebound by the Lakers.
Jesus surprises anyone with that miss. When he's left alone like that, you can usually counter.
Wilson the pass to ABC. The rebound by KD. Durant's got rebound number 5 here tonight. 8 for 15 with that made basket, but he's not satisfied yet.
And it's completely unfair to expect a defender to do anything against Durant on that pull-up shot. It's just unguardable.
Elbow shot, and good. He got the English that time as it falls.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Lobs it up for Jordan. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Jordan's got 4 points this quarter. Here's Leonard. 14 points for him. Harden finds Jordan. Outside, KD. Offline with his 3.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And it's Leonard with the jam.
On offense, Davis keeps his head up and maintains awareness. That's how he spots a wide open man.
Harden outside. Here's Irving. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Irving's got 17.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
On the wing, Irving. Leonard with the steal. Here's Miracle Man. Moves back up. Shot's good by Wilson. 11 points in the game.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Timeout called the Nets. It's been quite a game for Miracle Man.
And he has absolutely worn them out in the paint. They need to come up with a plan to limit his touches in the interior.
Some changes for the Lakers. James checked in for ABC. Paul George comes in for Miracle Man. And Lillard subbed in for Leonard. Dinwiddie is checked in for Brooklyn. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. He dishes it to Jordan. And the dunk by Jordan.
Sets and slips with the best. I mean, DJ mastered pick and roll action back in his days with the Clippers playing with CP3.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Since the Nets acquired Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant, the franchise has gone from being an up-and-comer to a potential powerhouse in the East. That's necessitated changes on the bench and on the court. The Nets have added some new veterans. The time is now for Brooklyn to stand up and make its move in the East. Kevin, back to you.
Well, we'll see how they do. David, thank you.
The agility, the instincts, the power. I mean, James remains a dominant figure on both ends of the floor.
Dinwiddie against Lillard. Dinwiddie passes to Perry. Boom, he jams it straight down.
One of the few guys in the league who make a lead pass like that. Oh, just a fantastic look.
The pass to Wilson. The 3 from George. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
And look how quick on the draw George is. The moment he's got the ball, he's in motion for the shot.
With the teardrop, yes, that goes in. Dinwiddie's got 8 points. Los Angeles has gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. Here's James, and the dunk by James.
And you think of all the different images in your mind over the years of James attacking the rim.
And LeBron James still the face of the league as he goes into his mid-30s. The impact he's had on this sport is really immeasurable.
Come on, Jay. I mean, he's one of the most recognizable athletes in the world. I mean, it's scary to think that LeBron can still turn it on and take over when he needs to. And you know what? Playoff LeBron is a very real thing.
Brooklyn's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Dinwiddie attacking. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
I mean, he has his choice of finishing. Love that he picks the finger roll. Grace before power.
The shot by Wilson, no good. And for Brooklyn, their shooting in the third quarter has been brilliant, up around 58%.
I mean, come on, man. Harden is ridiculously clever, including how he decides to posterize you. A superb athlete.
Brooklyn with the ball. That one falls, coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Los Angeles calls timeout.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
The defensive intensity has to pick up, and I'm sure coach is going to let them know that.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. The Monsters checked in for Davis. ABC comes in for LeBron. Miracle Man, he's checked in for George. And it's Leonard in for Lillard. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Brooklyn. Bruce Brown comes in for Harris.
In perfect timing. This run is exactly what they needed, and it's right when they needed it. They couldn't afford to wait any longer.
Here's the Monster, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. For Los Angeles, they have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. And so he makes both from the line.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
To the middle. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And it's the Lakers on the break. Wilson the pass to ABC. And the shot goes in. ABC's got 12 points in the game.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
Yeah, because it's so hard to prevent transition scores. Whenever you get an opportunity to get out and run, you take it.
And the jam by Harden.
Now look, nobody takes more contact than Harden inside. Nobody's better at scoring through.
Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here. Chalk up 2 there. 14 points for ABC.
Oh, it's all about the assist on that play. He puts it in the perfect spot.
Dinwiddie against Leonard. Pass to Harden. That one falls, coming off Dinwiddie's feet. And that's now 21 points for James Harden. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
Oh, man, so unselfish. He's doing a great job creating for others and making pinpoint passes.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership.
Leonard with the steal. And now it's Leonard running. Here we go. All the way. Here's the Monster. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. The Monster's got 6 in the quarter.
And you can see he just caught a glimpse of the open man on the perimeter and immediately got him the basketball.
Back to Dinwiddie. No good from outside.
You don't see that very often. A wide open 3 is usually...
Oh!
Textbook.
Oh, wow.
In your face.
Oh, that is just unreal. Is this the dunk contest, or are we actually playing a real game?
No, this one counts, Greg. Believe me.
My
With confidence to attempt that alley-oop to himself. Here's the Monster. Great pass to set up the lay-in. The Monster's got 25 points in the game.
Well, that's 3 of their last 5 baskets in transition.
Here's Claxton, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. Some changes for the Lakers. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for the Monster. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Magician. And Levine subbed in for Miracle Man. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Irving's checked in. Here's Levine. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Levine's got 8 points.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. And he makes the first. And both free throws good for Dinwiddie. LA's gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them.
Because he's so dangerous. The D is often drawn to Levine. I mean, it opens up some wide passing lanes.
Irving double team. Leonard with the steal. On up the court. And the jam by Levine.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about them not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Irving with the bounce pass. Dinwiddie. And a miss there on the triple. They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
Levine against Irving. Pass to Dinwiddie. The rebound by the Lakers. Embiid's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Rebound, Brooklyn. Perry's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Irving, good.
I love how strong Irving finishes. Awesome at fighting through the defense and sinking these shots.
11 seconds left in the third. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. From deep. And the last second attempt doesn't fall.
Oh, good job at sticking with his man. When Levine is engaged on defense.
And so it's Los Angeles, up by 33 points as the buzzer sounds. A huge lead for them. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll return shortly. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
But it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. Irving is out there with Richardson. Then there's Batum, and it's Claxton in at the center position. Here's Nader, and he converts the layup. Nader's got his first points of the night.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Leonard finds Adebayo. Fires the 3, and Leonard gets it to go on the assist by Adebayo.
And in college, Leonard was a 25% shooter from 3. Boy, how times have changed.
Irving misses.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And they pick up 2.
He's been there for them, but they haven't needed him much.
It's the Nets now. And here's Irving. Buries the long-range jumper. Irving's got 22 points.
Look, Irving rarely misses from downtown, even way outside. He's a knockdown threat.
ABC passes to Adebayo. Here's Levine. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Adebayo. Those got 4 assists now tonight.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
The shot's good from Irving.
Lighting up the scoreboard all night. I mean, Irving's showing the versatility and his persistence.
Timeout called the Lakers. And when rookies come in, there's a lot to learn, especially managing money. And Chris, the league is trying to help players manage those large salaries.
Well, players have great resources now that are available to them, and so it's great that the league has lended a hand and said, hey, if you need any help, don't be afraid to reach out.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Wilson, he's checked in for Leonard. Miracle Man comes in for Levine, and it's Leonard in for Bam Adebayo. Feeds it to Irving. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. That's now 26 points for Kyrie Irving. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Wilson the pass to ABC. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Nicholas Batum. First one falls for him. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Richardson kicks to Nader. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Irving drives in, and yes, it's good. Irving's got 18 points just in the second half.
I admire the confidence of Irving, always on the attack, superb penetrating towards the rim.
Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Here's Batum. He doesn't hit that one. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. And following this one, they'll take on the Hornets in New Orleans. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for him.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And you can tell he feels he should have had it still. The hustle was impressive.
Leonard draws the double. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Outside, Batum. Irving finds Batum. And it's off from three-point range. For Los Angeles, they've gotten it done so far from the field here in the fourth, going 6 for 7. Now Irving. Now the dish to Batum. Here's Nader. Pass to Irving. Banked in off the glass. 30 points for Kyrie Irving.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
And finished off by Leonard.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. Leonard with the steal. And now running up the court. Leonard pushing it up. Got Put that bucket in no time at all. And it's 29 points for Miracle Man.
I mean, I don't always like the 3 on the fast break, but the D was set up well inside. Oh, you have to appreciate the ball moving and the commitment to getting a high percentage look.
Here's Wilson. Offensive rebound. Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
Oh, you better know where Embiid is. I mean, when you lose sight of him, he'll kill you on the boards.
On its way from Irving for 2. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Out to the right wing. Richardson with the double team. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. You know, Chris, every season we see teams in a given game or series. They just don't seem to have that same energy. What are some of the reasons teams fall flat?
Well, I think sometimes, you know, the stakes are a little bit higher in the playoffs. The other team is playing hard. Some teams have never gotten to that level before. Some teams, you know, let their guards down at times. You know, then you try to turn it on, but you're already on the ropes.
Irving, good.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Here's Leonard. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. Shamet kicks to Nader. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
The first one falls. Paul George, he's checked in for the Lakers. That misses, so he splits the free throws.
And it's crazy to think how soft a touch Embiid has on his shot. The league rarely sees a guy with his size have such a rhythmic form shooting.
Yeah, and Embiid has always been comfortable shooting outside. Not the best percentages from deep, but enough to keep defenders honest. His touch shows up most when he goes into his post faded.
And again, it's the Nets missing. LA's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. And finished off by Davis.
Oh, the timing on the play is exceptional. Davis arrives right on cue to slam it in.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the fourth, sinking the majority of their shots. There's the pass to Shamet. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 6 assists in the game.
No, he just caught the defense napping. He shoots a very high percentage from three-point range, and there's no hand in his face.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water. Top man is going for the jugular.
And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Shamet's got 5 points now this quarter.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Greg, you know, we're seeing players take control of their free agent destiny. Do players get a bad rap for that and switching teams?
Listen, I don't know if you get a bad rap, but you're going to catch the wrath of the fan base. You think of Paul George in Indy or KD in OKC, and fans, they're going to feel jilted. There's no doubt about it. They're going to feel scorned.
Yeah, he gets it in there. And it's now 26 points for Leonard.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Pass to Nader. And the foul called on ABC. That'll be his second foul of the game. Nader the pass to Batum. "16 feet away, and no good."
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Offensive rebound. Leonard the pass to ABC. Great D that time from Batum. Net shooting, one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. And the Miracle Man is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. It's Richardson on the wing. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And, guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Come on, you can't be selfish. You got to be willing to make the next pass. Otherwise, you're just predictable.
Chris, you played for 5 different teams in your career and a number of different coaches. As you look back, what percentage of great coaching is X's and O's? And what percentage is just inspiring your players and getting them motivated?
X's and O's are probably the most important. You need a coach that can adapt his system to the players on his team, to the teams that are coming up, that can adjust in coaching style. And so I definitely think as far as that, the coaching, the skill set, and the play calling is definitely important. And I think motivation has a part to play as well.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. Richardson outside. Pass to Shamet. Knocked away. 6 to shoot. Passes to Embiid. Here's Miracle Man, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Oh, look at the unselfishness of Embiid. But I mean, he's solid at realizing when one of his guys is uncovered.
Now the pass to Perry. And he says, right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
He gives up a lot of size to most other power forwards, but not too many of them can fly like he can.
No good that time. Great D that time from Batum. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Richardson, no luck. LA's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the 4th. And Leonard gets it to go. Leonard's got 28 points for the game.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Oh, yeah, it's getting to them. The lack of communication, the lack of trust.
Pass to Batum. Dishes it to Richardson. Now, here's Shamet. Tight defense on him. Misses from short range. And he lobs it up. Embiid kicks to Leonard. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, it had to be. These days, you need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Embiid. Davis comes in for ABC. Kawhi Leonard, he's checked in for Magician. And Zach LaVine subbed in for Leonard. Damian Lillard's checked in for Miracle Man. We know, Greg, the NBA is full of superstars, yet you can foul out of the game after 6 personal fouls, and some have suggested instead just tacking on an extra free throw when a player commits their 6th+ foul, and then they can stay in the game.
You know, I think something along those lines could make sense. No doubt it's tough to see the marquee player riding the bench because it's not just the 6th foul, right? In some coaches, you pick up 2 in the first quarter, you're done for the quarter. You pick up a 3rd and a 2nd, you're done for the half.
Yes.
So I would like to see something, but I think it's got to also be fair. Maybe you get free throws and another possession. Maybe something along those lines might be in the best interest of the game.
I like that. Brooklyn's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Lakers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Leonard.
You can do a lot to change a game other than scoring, and it was his quick hands on the defensive end that put them in the driver's seat.
And an intentional foul right there. He misses the free throw. That's off as well, so he misses both. And it's Davis with the ball for the Lakers. And the jam by Levine.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Well, this is what guys play for, and when it pans out like this, it's a great feeling.
That's good from Richardson. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
You know they are, sure. I mean, come on, the finish line is in sight. All they have to do is play it smart.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. He's perfect from the line this time. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
Absolutely dominant above the rim. Davis knows how to use his size to his advantage.
Passes it to Shamet. Pulls up on the wing. Nice jump shot. Good.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put in the work.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could...
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Chris Webber, Craig Anthony.